Hey guys, my sweet peas. That's who I call anyone that I love, that I care about. They're my sweet peas. Okay, so we're concentrating. I'm doing it from a little bit of a different angle today because I want you guys to see how the cards come out, and yeah, let's try it out. You know, change is good, right? We're going to concentrate on water signs right now. We're going to start water signs. I'm going to separate this into elements. And so water. I'm water. I'm a Cancer sun. And I'm shuffling these cards, and the things that keep coming out are things about reconciliation. And to be quite honest, I don't want to reconcile with anybody. So I'm doing this reading because I want to generate some good positive energy around something new. Look at this. I mean, like, every card I'm pulling out, we just had the Judgment flop out too, and every card I'm pulling out is talking about reconciliation and somebody coming back from the past and trying to renew something, you know. So just know that, and this is really the reading for those of you, those of us who want something new to come in. I mean, look at towers, not moving forward. I mean, okay, all right. Let's take a minute, okay, and let's all do this. All right, let's just think about whoever's watching. You know, welcome. Hi, I'm Tashina. I'm the Wishing Moon, and let's take a breath. Okay, let's take a breath, and we'll talk about, or we'll kind of bring in new energy. All right, and this is how we do this. This is how we create. You know, this is how we manifest. This is how we bring stuff in. Okay, so let's take a breath. Let's think about what it feels like to have that new love, you know, that new energy in your life. Being excited, like, you know that energy that you can't wait for the person to call you. You can't, like, when your phone dings, you're like, oh my God, and you will like want to jump after it. Like, you have those butterflies, you have those like flutters in your stomach, the excitement. Let's take a breath and really think about that energy and like bringing in something new. Okay. All right. So let's just count, you know, count to the maybe 5 seconds. All right. So come on, do it with me, please. Doesn't that like just put a smile on your face? You know, like something new. Like, let's bring in something new. Okay. So water signs. We're going to start with Cancer. Okay. So Cancer, who's your next soulmate? That's the question. Bringing in somebody new. First two cards are going to be what they're like kind of like what they look like, what they're about. What is this person like? Okay, you got a few more than 3. A few more than 2, excuse me. Okay. I'm trying to have you guys able to see these cards. There we go. I think that's good. Okay. All right. Could be an earth sign. They could just not quite be ready to come in just yet. Like, you might meet them through friends, looks like. Or I want to say potentially through some kind of spiritual endeavor. It could be church or something along the spiritual realm. These two cards are going to be where you are currently, okay? So where are you in your love life currently? And then the last 2 cards are going to be, how do we get this to this, okay? So, oh man, do you see that? Do you see that? Three of Swords reversed. So you guys just, yep, just getting over potentially a fire sign. It doesn't have to be a fire, but the energy is just getting over somebody who's controlling, someone who powerful, very knew exactly what they wanted. They had this energy of know-it-all energy, okay? And they broke your heart, basically. They may have just moved on. They may have just decided to, you know, walk away, move on. Or you did. It's one, you know, either of you guys. But somebody just up and was like, no, I'm done, you know. And what you need to do is get to the point of healing, get past even like the point of healing. So you are doing great. You're nurturing yourself. You're taking some energy and time to do things for yourself, like being gentle and soft and kind to yourself. But also, I want to give you just a little bit of advice here, because it looks like with the Queen of Swords in reverse that maybe you're being a little bit selfish and self-involved, and maybe there's a need to reach out, you know, reach out and help others a little bit. And maybe that's how you meet this person, because like it looks like yeah, I think maybe being selfless is the way you meet them somehow. Like taking a leap of faith, and you're actually probably not even, by the time you meet them, you're probably not even over a past person yet, but it's okay. Like, I mean, you can slow it down. Especially if they're earth sign, they'll have no problem taking it slow with you. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And they might be going through some hard times too. I think maybe a friend of theirs either it's not, this is not for everybody, okay, but I have to say it when if I see it or hear it, and you know, if somebody tells me it, the spirits tell me. But I want to say somebody, potentially a friend of theirs passed away, or maybe a family member passed away and they're grieving. It could be that. It could be, yeah, I see some grieving about some kind of spiritual like passing. I see, I'm going to pull another card up here for them. So they could be more for Cancer's love. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. All right, moving on. Okay, so even if somebody came back, you're not willing to take them back anymore, okay? So, so I think this past love is coming up in this reading, and I'm trying to um, set a trajectory for the reading, right? For it to move forward, and we want to set place for it to move to a new. But to be honest, there is some old stagnant energy in here still. From both of you, actually, from the past person or this new person potentially, and from you. I see you guys, I see Cancer shedding. like shedding some old, some of the things from old, right? Oh gosh, my camera is so odd right now. Sorry about that. Huh. I don't know what just happened. Okay, well, maybe we'll keep it like this for now. So yeah, Cancer is shedding some old energy, yes, because you have the Fool, newness, start, sparks. This is even prior to being in action. This is just the idea of action. This is the potential. Okay, but then grouped with the King of Wands is amazing. It's like telling me that, yeah, you're gonna have this idea of action. You know, the full idea of action. I can't move that finger. The idea of action, yes, you're gonna have that with the Fool, but then coupled with the King of Wands, that's action. That's complete, like knowing exactly what you want and the power to take action and do it, even though you're still grieving, still getting over a broken heart, you know? So yeah, you got release your ex and pay attention to the red flags as romance angel cards. I mean, release your ex, obviously. Like I said, I feel like this reading combines the two. Like you're going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice here to release the ex or to try again. Okay. And you know, there's so much hurt between you two, like so much hurt and pain and gossip and lack of stability and selfishness and all that between you guys. I think that you're going to make the choice to just move on. Pay attention to the red flags, obviously, so when they come back, you know that there's caution. You have to slow this down. Even if you're interested in being with them, you really need to take this very, very, very slow. Because not much, I don't know if much has changed. And yes, they may have developed a sense of like spiritual connection and knowingness, like I feel that, but they're still feeling very backstabbed, very there's gossip and there's backstabbing in their side, like meaning that's how they feel. They feel like you stabbed them in the back and left them out for cold to die, and you know, not caring, you know, and you weren't caring, you didn't care. You're just like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of gonna put energy into myself, and good for you, Cancer, but they're gonna come back still like harboring this energy, like of like you hurt me, and they've already talked so much shit about you. They talk so much crap about you that it's like, how do you build from that? You know, how do you build from that? So continue giving love to yourself, putting in the time and effort into you. Just be careful of being very, very selfish, or not caring about anyone else's feelings, because it does. Queen of Swords reverse is really kind of just a harsh bitch. She doesn't give a shit. She just cuts people off and does not care how they feel. So just be careful of that energy. And maybe that's what you need to be right now. You know, just completely selfish and, you know, take care of yourself. Because you're in this mode of hurt, of, you know, feeling hurt. And, you know, maybe that's what you need in order to be here. You know, maybe that's what you need in order to be at this point of action and newness, you know? So, okay, there you go. So like, yes, this could be from the old, this could be some old stuff coming in, and maybe there isn't a soulmate coming up soon. And it could be just, you know, that's what the cards are saying, okay? Like time to release your ex, time to really get rid of this person. And if they come back, maybe it's time to really reflect and see, like, can you be like somewhat selfish and give energy to yourself? Like, do they even allow that? You know what I mean? Like, is that something that, do you lose yourself in this person? Like when they're around and they come back, is that, do you just like forget that you have your own goals and things that you're doing? You know, like right now you're birthing things. You're like, you know, in like manifestation mode, and like when they come in, do they take over? Because look, they came out with 4 cards. Okay. Like they came out with 4 heavy cards and you came out with 2. So I like overpowering energy I'm getting. You know, they feel like they know. And they know already. They don't want to really listen. They're not really interested in having this communication with you. They already know. They already know. And they're coming in hurt and not able to build with you. You know, I mean, I want to say they're coming in with apologies, but I don't even know if I necessarily see that. I just see them coming back in, and it might be something where you run into them or you see something on social media randomly about them, or they see something about you or whatever, and it's just like, just spark something, you know? Like this fool tells me like it just kind of spark something. It could be something like that. But you really need to think about if you're gonna attempt to be with somebody from the past, go slow as you can possibly go to figure out if they have changed at all. And go slow and don't forget about you. Okay. Pay attention to red flags. I mean, that's just good advice just in general. All right, Cancer. Okay, we're gonna go next. Yeah, look, I'm even trying. Listen, I'm the reader and I'm trying. I'm trying to get rid of this old energy. No more reconciliations, damn it. But I mean, I can't help it. Like this is what's going on right now. And you know what? Like sometimes we just gotta deal with the past in order to move forward, and that's what it looks like, okay? Scorpio. Scorpio, who's your next soulmate? Okay. Could be a Libra. Libra that doesn't want to talk to you. What's up with that? Oh, okay. Wow. Did you get like almost the same 2 cards? That's so funny. With Cancer, huh? Okay, let me see if I can move it over so you can see a little bit better. I don't know if you can. We just try our best here. Sorry, my bird is super loud right now. He's so obnoxious. His name is Chicken. That's Chicken the bird. Anyway, so their energy, they could be in the law, a lawyer, a police officer, a judge, anything having to do with like the corrections. It could be that they're in jail. They could be incarcerated. They could be they could be out of balance right now and not actually wanting to talk to you. So, yeah, interesting. Okay, them, all right? So this is what they're like. And they're out of balance right now. They're out of balance and they're unable to communicate for some reason. Like they're having a hard time communicating. They could be in communications and marketing. So your energy is coming out of the 10 of Swords. So that's like coming out of feeling pain, sorrow, that's like the final cycle of an ending. So but like because of, sorry about that. I'm going to try and bring the mic closer so you don't get totally bombarded by my bird. So it looks like 10 of Swords, I mean, coming out of this space of like, you know, the lowest low, okay, for love at least. Pain, heartbreak. and the High Priestess in reverse, right? So High Priestess upright is speaking of spiritual connection. It's speaking of the knowingness inside you, like knowing like what your life path is and where you're going, and the the evolution of the divine feminine, really. So, I mean, in the reverse, it's kind of telling me that maybe you don't feel very confident in yourself, in who you are, and where you're going, even. So that's not attractive, just Scorpio. I mean, that's just so you know. I mean, that doesn't necessarily, that energy wouldn't bring in a love, but they're no, I mean, they're no piece of cake either. I'm not gonna lie. They're they're imbalanced, they're lacking in communication, meaning like they have feelings for you, but they don't even want to send these energies out to you yet. Like they're not sure. So like they are trying to maybe balance two people or two situations, or maybe their life is in imbalance, meaning like their work life mix is very you know, maybe they work too hard, maybe they're workaholics, maybe they party too much, and they know that you're not interested in that. There's a reason here. I'm gonna pull one more card for this. There's a reason here why they don't feel like they want they want to reach out. You know, there's something missing where they don't feel like they want to reach out to you. Okay, Justice card. One for Justice, please. Oh, man. Okay, so, yeah, all right. So they're crossing the waters, all right? So they're crossing the mental waters. So something in the past has happened to them, and they're not quite ready to reach out. Yeah, all right, heartbreak, duh. Okay, so they're heartbroken, maybe over Virgo. Maybe they're in this mode of, you know, getting in there by themselves. They want to be by themselves. They want to be quiet. They want to seek the path that they should be on. I feel like you guys are actually kind of mirroring each other in that sense. Like it seems like Scorpio is kind of getting over some heartbreak too, but you're kind of a little further along. But like at the same time, they're crossing this mental waters at least, you know, especially if they're Libra. Okay, they could be Libra, it could be Virgo, but it's like they're crossing the waters over this heartbreak, but they're still in it. Like if this was reversed, I would say, yeah, you know, they're kind of at the same space as you, but they're still in it. They're still just getting over it. So yeah, so they might not reach out to you just because they're healing. They're, you know, they're not even actually at the point of healing. They're at that point of internalizing, okay? And then they'll start to heal from there. They'll reach out. So the thing, here's advice to get you guys together. The advice is to take control of your life. Know that you're a magician. You're the manifester. You're the creator of your own life and the things that happen in it. You have all the tools, okay? Also, know that you have love. You are loved. You have love within you, okay? This Knight of Cups is also like this great, wonderful card of like offering love to someone. So even if it's not, let's say even if it's not a you know, sexual or romantic situation, you could still offer love, you know. You can still have friendships and relationships with people. It doesn't have to be all romantic, okay? You can still build a friendship with someone. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let go of control issues and passion. So, you know, I was saying here that maybe you need to get control of your life, but actually now it's telling me like this card here is about control, and maybe you want to push this further along than the natural way of going, you know what I mean? So here, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So maybe you're trying to make more like push this along a little further. You're like, oh, I really want to offer love. I really want to offer love. Okay. But know that you have all the things within you already. Like you don't have to get love from someone else. You actually have it all within you already. Okay, so love you. That's basically what it's saying. And passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So think about the things that you're passionate about. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be, you know, I'm passionate about crocheting. I'm passionate about, I don't know, working out. I'm passionate about the economy, you know, global economy. I don't know, you know, put some energy into the things you're passionate about. I think that will make you more attractive to anyone, to yourself also. So yeah, all right. Scorpio. I mean, these are, I'm sorry, these are horrible. Who's your next soulmate ones so far? I was hoping for some really positive energy, but I'm just keeping it real, okay? Just trying to get by. Anyway, I was hopeful. I don't even know if I'll publish these. I was so hopeful. Pisces, you're the last one, and I have only a few minutes, so hopefully we can get this done. 2 cards. Fantastic. Oh, look at that. Pisces, somebody from the past wants to start something new. This is the person, okay? That's your person. So your person you already know. Next soulmate, somebody you already know. I knew there was lots of past, lots of reconciliations for this water group. This element of water has so much going on for it from the past that needs to be reconciled. Meaning, not necessarily you need to be back together with somebody, but that just means to me that there are situations that are not closed, like karmically closed, and they're coming back up because they need to be closed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, gosh, I just pulled this out and I was like, no, I don't want it. I'm putting it back in. Sarah was like, I don't think so, girl. Anyway, let's see. Wow. Okay, let's see. What works with what? I think there, and there. Too many cards, really. I got too many. Let's pull this up a little further. Okay. So Pisces could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with an Earth. You got Earth. King and Queen of Earth. Okay. King and Queen Pentacles. Maybe you do have some choices. Maybe you're in a relationship with someone right now and you but this someone else wants to come back. Could be. It could be because you had great sex with this person. It could be because your physicality was just amazing and they missed that. It could be that they have some kind of background with you, meaning like you know your families, you know, maybe your families know each other. Maybe they have something really creative that they want you to be involved in. Okay, so this is your energy in the middle here. So 2 of Cups reversed. You don't want anything to do with this. King of Pentacles reversed. You're not interested in building anything and you're concentrating on other things like your money right now. You could have just left the job, by the way, too. I could just mean that. So, how to get these 2 together here, this bottom row. The Chariot in reverse is always to me that you have no clue what the next step is. So the Chariot in reverse tells me that all you need to do is take 1 step forward. That's it. Just take 1 small step. And if that means to just not talk to this person anymore or to just reach out to them, that's the 1 tiny step, like just 1 step forward. Okay. And you've got lack of balance, which is Justice in reverse. You know, you just saw it. Scorpio got it too. You could be dealing with a legal matter, but it looks like it's more likely just lack of balance, So you might be putting more energy into work. You might just be putting more energy into just, I need to find love. I need to find love. And, you know, that is throwing your balance off in life. Like, because you don't even know what the hell to do next. Like you're so stymied. You're so stuck. You're like, what am I going to do? What's the next step even? And like, there was even some kind of like, mistrust of yourself. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, okay. I mean, get your money together, Pisces. That's the thing. Your money needs to be straight before you can move forward. Like, because that's going to stay on your mind. That's going to stay on your mind. You're going to keep thinking about it. This other person, too, they may have some issues with money, may have some legal issues. It could go either way. Um, all right. Past life relationship. I mean, Lordy. Give me a 40. Let's see. Separation, honeymoon, past life relationship. I mean, this is so obviously somebody from their past. I mean, there's no, I give up. I give up. I give up. I mean, regardless of what way I look at it, we're talking about all three. The water elements all have something going on from their past. You've known this person before. This is somebody from your past. Somebody you broken up with, separated, right? And maybe a honeymoon's on the way. Maybe like you guys are actually going to get together and like do something together. Maybe we need to take a break and run the hell away a little bit from them because like all of it, all the waters, okay? All the waters. Like maybe all the waters just need to like take a little break for themselves and take a little bit of holiday time, vacation time, and just sort things out in their head because all of us, all the waters got this like same energy where it's talking about someone coming back. They're not necessarily have changed. They're coming back because there's something physical between you. There's something karmic between you that is not done yet. And like, and it's like, it's not the most positive thing when they come back. It's like messy. And not that love has to be so like clean and beautiful and perfect, but this is going to be messy for all the waters, for all of them. Because stability isn't there, balance isn't there. Working together isn't there. I mean, man. But listen, Pisces, you guys are a match pair. Neither of you are in balance. Neither of you are capable of building anything yet. So at least you're matching in that respect. Okay. All right. I'm done. I am done. I'm not even sure if I'm going to put these out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to see what the other signs look like, and then I'll go back and maybe I'll redo these. Okay. Good luck to you guys in love. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm recording these on Valentine's Day. I thought it would give me some positive energy. Let's see. What's water? What's something that I can tell water for advice? Hey, sorry about that. My son came home. Anyway, so I got the card, the medicine wheel. It's like this amazing, beautiful, hella karmic card. I mean, look at that. What has it got in there? A tiger, an eagle, a hummingbird, a snake. There's another bird in there. I think that might be the eagle. I mean, this is earth energy for sure. But the medicine wheel. So, you know what that's telling me? That it's just saying that, yeah, maybe we need to go through some of these cycles. We need to end this karma. We need to close it up to move on with our lives. And, sometimes you're at the bottom of the wheel. Sometimes you're at the top, and that's just the way life goes. Okay. So sometimes the cycle of life kind of turns and you're at the bottom. I'm not saying this is necessarily where you're at the bottom, water signs. I'm just saying that sometimes there are things that we need to clear up, to close up in order for us to move on with our life in a real, new, true way. And if we really want some stability and some long-lasting things, and this is what right now Venus is in Capricorn, and so this is really what everybody's looking for right now. Just on the love front, is long-lasting, is long-term, is even people that you don't like, they normally don't want things like that. They want that right now because that's what life is calling for. It's calling for these grounded, solid relationships. Where, before, like, let's say when Saturn was in, I think, not Saturn, Venus was in, I want to say, maybe Sagittarius, I think it was, where everyone was looking for having a good time, having fun, like short term, like traveling, like looking for people of different ethnicities, different backgrounds, and having this like fun, jovial, like short term fun, and like lots of sexuality, lots of fire. Right now, Capricorn is not like that. Capricorn is the energy of build something first. Let's build something first. What do we have in common? Like, what's grounded right now? What feels like the most solid to us? How do we save for a house? Like, that's Capricorn energy. What's your 401k? You know what I mean? It's like meeting people and then asking them things like that. Like, do you have any debt? How much savings do you have in the bank? Do you like my kids? Do you think you can hang out with my kids? Like stuff like that. It's like really much more realistic and building of a relationship than it has been in the past. So Venus does kick us into that gear of like, let's, really talk about the real, like what's the real, like really what you want, and how do you get it, and how do you start building it right now? The thing is, when Venus is in Capricorn, it brings up all the things that we have to get rid of. Okay. So all this stuff that's coming up for us, all the karmic things, all the past relationships that we have issue with, that maybe you didn't take full ownership of, maybe, or you needed to hear "I'm sorry" or "forgive me" or "I fucked up" or um, whatever from this other person or from you. By the way, this could be on your end. Um, this is the time to do it. Get rid of it so you can move on to something new. Okay. For me too. I'm listening to my own advice. All right. So I love you guys. Hopefully that reading wasn't too jacked up. But whatever. If it was, it was. Try not to leave me any nasty comments. That would be helpful. Okay. Criticism is okay, but nasty is not cool. All right. I just won't ever publish it because I don't feed into that energy. So, yeah, cool. Have fun. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day.